Hey guys, it is LolGamer 101 back with part 5, I believe, of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Sorry about that. Now, when we last left our heroes, they entered the guild and they completed their very first rescue mission, where they helped Spoink recover his lost pearl. And then when they got back and found out that Chatot was a stinge, and then woke up the next morning, now they're with Bidoof, and now they're getting a tour of the guild. So let's get on with this. First. Now, this is the guild. There's a lot of things here. This is Krogunk. He has a swap shop that won't open up for a while, I think. And with the swap shop, basically, you can swap a certain item for something else. So you'll swap an item, you'll get something else in return, which is really helpful. That's the mess hall. That's where you eat. That's fairly obvious. That over there, where my mouse is now, is where all the rooms are, where everyone's rooms are. And that's the guild master's chamber right there. Now he'll guide us around outside to all the places out there. Now, we're heading up. You know, we're out of the guild at the moment, and this is the crossroads here. Now, if you go to the right, or sorry, well, yes, you can save your adventures at the watering hole. So you can save the watering hole. Now, if you go to the right, that's where you can enter dungeons, right? But if you go down, you can go to the beach where you were wound up unconscious. And if you go left, that's where we're going to go now. If you go left, you can basically head to town. And in town, you have a variety of things, aside from Pokemon. So, Bidoof is going to explain everything, and I'll just explain everything with him. This is Main Square, obviously. It's called Treasure Town. This is Treasure Town. Yes, that's Duskull, right? That's his bank. So whenever you earn a Poke, you can always store it over there. So when you go into a dungeon, if you die, you won't lose anything. That's Electivire that's his link shop. Now, linking moves means that if you choose to do a certain move, you'll do two moves at once. So if I want to do Growl and Scratch, I would do Growl, and then I would Scratch the opponent. But I'm not going to get into much of that until much later when he gets back, because he isn't here. Over onto the left, you see the Kecleon Market, which is one place that you'll be going to a lot. You'll be over here in order to buy items such as Oranberries, TMs, Orbs, things like that. This is the Kangaskhan storage. She will keep all your precious items stored in a bank. And I'm just storing everything in there for the first couple of dungeons that are easy, because basically, yeah, you will lose a lot of important items if you don't store them. And yes, sir, that's alright. Alright, come find me when you're all ready to go. I'll give you a helping hand so I can write Outlaw for you. Thanks, Bidoof. You've been really nice. And now Bidoof is embarrassed. Yes. Okay, before we continue, we're not going to go on to do much. We're not going to go on to much yet, but before we go, this is Corphish, right? This is Corphish. He's the, one of the other guys of the guild, right? He's just the only water Pokemon that I know off the top of my head. Now, this is Chansey's area. If you find an egg and you give it to Chansey, Chansey will actually take care of the egg for you, and it will hatch. This is Sunflora, also part of the guild, but I'm not going to talk to her because she's annoying. And this is the Marowak Dojo. Now, at the Marowak Dojo, you are able to train in different dungeons, even though he's not in at the moment. Train, and you can just train your Pokemon up, which helps a lot. Plus, you can get used to different Pokemon. Now, I'll be running around, and just walk over here, and that's the Kecleon Market. If you go down here, you see Xatu's hut. I will explain what Xatu's hut does later in the game when we get towards it. Now, if you go over to the left, you will come to Sharpedo Bluff. This is where what you saw in the beginning of the game, with all that thunder and everything that I was talking about before. Now, this is the Kecleon Market. We will talk to this guy. Yes, okay, so you can buy a variety of things from him. You can buy certain things like Geo Pebbles, which you can use to throw enemies to damage them. You can buy apples, you can buy gummies, which I already explained before, cherry berries, which cure paralysis, and reviver seeds, which when you die in a dungeon, you'll just be revived, which is really useful. You can also sell your items, and there's Marill. Mr. Kecleon! Ah, little Marill and Azurill! Welcome, my young friends! Hello, may I buy an apple? Oh, most certainly. Marill has bought an apple at the Kecleon Market. Thank you, Mr. Kecleon. No, thank you, my young friends here, to be admired. And, yes, that is Marill and Azurill, just characters that you will meet for a mission. It's quite remarkable, though. Yes, Mr. Kecleon. Oh, hurry? What makes your return such? There was an extra apple. I would have kept it. Yes, that's a gift from them. So I'm like, well, even though they're nice people, I would have kept that apple. But whatever. Youch. Youch. Blah blah blah. We're sorry to bother you. Thank you so much. Brandon gave the apples back to azurill, and suddenly, whoa, what was that? I'm having an epiphany. Epiphany of whiteness and blackness and help. So yes, in this game, your character has epiphanies. Yes, he heard a shout for help, and now he's confused as hell. Yes, okay, so let's hurry home. Yep, I'm coming. Now, yes, let's just continue on. They're going away, so I can just do some explaining. Hurry up, I don't like you two. Well, actually, no, I don't mind them, but oh well. Those guys are cute. Oh, what's the matter, Brandon? And now we just told them what happened. Oh, you heard something from her? Oh, no, I didn't hear anything like that. Hey, Clip, did you hear anything strange just a moment ago? No, nothing out of the ordinary. I didn't hear anything odd either. It sounds like the Keckler brothers didn't hear anything odd either. That must have been imaginative right now. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I just had a magical epiphany that because I've been smoking weed. Okay, so apparently I was daydreaming, and okay, so this Kecleon will give you seeds and things like that, as I was saying before. Now, this is orbs. This Kecleon here will sell you orbs and TMs. TMs is, well, TMs, same as the first game. They can teach you moves, right? Orbs will do certain things like seeds, except they won't work on every single Pokemon. Now, a drought orb will cause liquid to dry up, so you can just walk over on them, and this will change the weather to rain, and this will summon your team member if they get separated from you. Okay, the difference between orbs and seeds. Seeds will work on boss Pokemon, while orbs will not work on boss Pokemon. I'm just going to put that out there. So, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to decide to... No, you know what, I'm not going to store anything, because, whatever, I'll just run over here, you know, and go over here. You will see Azurill, Marill, and Drowsy. And, yeah, so what's going on? Oh, hi. Some time ago, we lost an item that's pretty important to us. We've been looking all over, but we haven't found it yet. Then Mr. Drowsy came along, and he says he might have seen our lost item somewhere. He offered to help us look for it, so we're so happy about this. Yeah, that's great for you. Thank you, Mr. Drowsy. Oh, please. I'd have cold heart to ignore kids in need. I can't turn down them. Let's be on the way and get a search. Drowsy reminds me of some random pedo. I have no idea why. He just has that look about him. He must be invincible around smiling children. Right, okay. It's happening again. Yes, I'm having my epiphanies upon epiphany. Epiphany. Help! See, hence, once again, why the thing. I am singing for no reason. Okay, sorry for that silence, guys. I was distracted for so long. I don't know why the audio just cut out or something. Now, continuing on, so you want to go rescue Azurill right away. It's an emergency. Well, you described it to sound like an emergency, but it doesn't look like I trust you, Brandon, but I can't believe it. After all, Drowsy seemed to be sealed with a nice Pokemon, didn't he? You watched the three of them go off earlier. Looked like they're having a good time. You're probably just tired, Brandon. Maybe that's why you just had bad dream. Yeah, was that it? It was just bad daydream? Come to think of it, that Drowsy didn't seem like a bad Pokemon. Anyway, we need apprentices. Sure, let's worry, but we have to concentrate on our good work now. Let's go ourselves, ready to explore. Beat is supposed to be waiting for us, and the guild's on the ground floor. Let's go, Brandon. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. This is a song that I like. Let's see if saving works here. Yes. I would like to save. Okay, it failed. Whatever. Okay, and I'm humming this song. And a ladybug, a polytoad, and a togepi. Yes. So, yep. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Now, okay, so now we're going to go to our Outlaw board and choose a board. And if you've played this game before, I'm pretty sure you can guess what Pokemon it is that we're going to use. And updating the listings. This is Dugtrio. Doug Trio updates the boards, right? So he'll tunnel underground, go over there, and just update them. Right, so Doug Trio. Yep, see, look, this is just a video explaining what he does, and he's updating boards. And I find it surprising how the Pokemon, the Wurmple and the Swellow, are, like, insane when it disappears, and they're, like, normal when it reappears. So, and he just says it doesn't get noticed very much, but I'm pretty sure people would notice that the freaking thing just goes insane. Oh, looks like he's done. So, yes, the date, the listen, outlaws me refresh. Let's pick one. Hell's alien. Why are you shivering all of a sudden? And he's paralyzed. He's paralyzed. He realized that he is not really a guy. Look at this, Brandon. At the top on the left. Drowsy. See, he's the outlaw we'll be facing. He's a wanted criminal. We have to get moving, as sure we'll be in danger. And then Bidoof is there like, what the hell? So, yes, look, there's Marill. Marill, what's the matter? Where's Azurill and Drowsy? Yes, about them. After I left, we went looking for a lost time. I wound up alone when Mr. Drowsy went somewhere with Azurill. I called and called, but they didn't come back. I got scared. So which way did they go? That way. So, they went on to the next dungeon, which is Mount Bristle, I think. Yes. Yes, okay, so... Yep, okay, they should be here. Let's get going. Brandon, dun 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 dun. Yes, Mount Bristle. Now, I'm going to pause it off here, just for now, right? And we will be back in part 6. This has been Gamer 101, signing off.